Ilumoba Agbado Ikare Road in Ekiti State, Section 1. Road infrastructural provision has different meanings to different people. But one thing we all agree on is that it is a means to community development and empowerment. The Ilumoba Agbado Ikare Road might be seen by some people as just another community road. The truth is that it means much more than that to the people of Ilumoba. It is their new bride and their pride. The road is opening up the community, facilitating easy movement, and changing the lifestyle of the communities around the environs. Other communities now use the road for their daily activities, and this is a thing of pride to the locals.
If you are going to Ikare from Ado, you can only pass this place. So it makes the community so popular.
The rate of accidents and the distance to travel has reduced drastically as people can now afford to dress in their finest attires and not being afraid of getting stained.
For the construct this road, if we are going to this community, there's a lot of dust.
The time where road is no good, I they go whether one ado in a day, but now I they move go ado 3 or 4 in.
Road brings development. For the first time, the locals are beginning to get value for their farm produce, as they can now transport them to the market, and buyers are coming directly to them. According to this gentleman, other social amenities are now coming to the community.
Without this road, our community will have been suffering from bad road in the recent time, but presently now we are enjoying the road, and it has bring not only people, it has bring development to the community.
Láti Adó báyìí sí sẹ́ẹ̀dì Ìjẹ̀bú kò pẹ́ tá bá gbéra nìkan bí 12 báyìí títí 12:30 àti dé Ìjàn.
CFR, representative of honorable ministers here present, the Director General, National Orientation Agency, the President, National Association of Market Women, and members of the association, the Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers, other stakeholders here present, ladies and gentlemen. We've just listened to the coordinating Minister of the Economy give a very brilliant presentation on the growth in our economy. So I want to start from there, that there's a connection between road development and economic growth in any country. Because roads in an economy are to what the blood arteries are to the body. As the blood arteries carry blood from the heart to the different parts of the body, in the same way, roads, otherwise known as road arteries, carry economic activities from one part of the country to another. And in order to have an economic growth in any country, or rather in order to have growth in the economy of any nation, you have to be able to provide good roads that will ensure that farm produce are transported from the farm to the industries where they are used as raw material, or to the markets. And you also need good roads to be able to move finished products in industries and factories across the country from one part of the country to the other. So that is the connection between good road network and a healthy economy. Now in 2010, Nigeria road network could not have been described as healthy. In fact, they were referred to as death traps. To reverse the ugly trend, the Federal Ministry of Work, under the able leadership of the federal government, under the able leadership of President Goodluck Jonathan, from day one knew that a lot of work needed to be done in order to reclaim the then dilapidated national road network. So we set about reforming the various departments in the ministry to be able to deliver services to the Nigerian road users. One of important new initiatives were taken at the Ministry of Works at the behest of Mr. President to ensure that the project management template of the ministry was now pointed to better service delivery. For example, we adopted a new template for interim certification that made it possible for contractors to get paid only when they have actually carried out permanent works. Because we had a not too good situation in the past where sums of money were spent at the Ministry of Work and there was nothing to show for it. And we needed to change that narrative. So with the new template, it became impossible for any contractor to get any kind of payment at the Federal Ministry of Work without visible work done on the road. So that is one of the transformation initiatives that took place in the Federal Ministry of Work in 2011. And of course, the ministry also commends the use of bitumen emulsion in place of cut back bitumen, which feed kerosene for domestic use.